afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting Propagandacast with me, your host, Imperial Dane, Master of Propaganda, Hero of the Reich, Defender of the Fatherland. We're off here to the exciting 1v1 on Langrskaya between Jono, here fighting for the United States of America for the 5th Infantry. Charged with holding this outlying series of farmhouses, carrying up the flank for the 3rd Armored Division's assault towards a nearby city. We're coming under counterattack here from RedxWings, fighting for Deutschland for the 15th Panzergrenadier Division. We got rival company by the immediately chosen here for Jono. For RedxWings, we've got Osttruppen, Fortified Armor, and Festung Support Bulletins are infantry here with a mix of Mines, Pioneers, and Pack 40 Bulletins. Noting by the a double Pioneer start for RedxWings, thus allowing him to grab more territory initially. Seizing out here, in this case, he's actually spreading out, thus being part harder to pin down, but of course, also in a sense, allowing him sort of reconnaissance out and sort of get an idea where his opponent might be focusing down. But essentially, it also means, for example, if he gets hit hard here, he can still get this going and vice versa. Yeah, can I say following up here for RedxWings, not his last team, which is rather involves Pioneers and rush, or a lot of MD42s and a rush for Panzergrenadier. We've got barbed wire going up here for Jono as well, his rear echelons laying it down. Rather than moving ahead, we've got a pretty hard focus on the right hand side. Pretty standard for the map, obviously. Northern player goes east and southern player goes west. The road tends to be a pretty good divide on this map. Pioneers are falling back, they're coming with a few shots there from the American infantry. Got a second squad there riding for RedxWings, and Jono, I'm imagining, is going to set up here for some elite riflemen. There you go, sending them in for the glory of the United States of America. Moving up there with their M1 Garants, semi-automatic rifle of choice there of the Americans, with its very characteristic pling sound as the magazine empties. I'm opening up the Pioneers. Pioneers a bit of trouble there. Bit of wild shooting with MP40s and M Garants. Got Grenadiers opening up the right from there. Kar-98Ks opening up there. Pioneers making it to the building, denying it to the Americans. Also spotting up targets there for RedxWings to target, to shoot at. RedxWings might be setting up here for sniper. I mean, that could bleed up, but no, we're not seeing a sniper set. We're seeing an MD42 here. Pioneers need to consider getting out here very quickly, though they're getting surrounded here on numerous sites, and they will have to vacate the premises unless they fancy dying horribly. Grenadiers moving up, we've got an MD42 still on the way, obviously. Caught in there because George, now if he's not moving his veteran rifle towards something, the action towards here, he's near shifting up the left hand side here. And they're very close to veteran 2, by the way, very close, which is only going to be an extra challenge there early on for RedxWings then. We'll be getting a sniper next. I mean, a sniper versus the Americans can work pretty well. They're bleeding them out and doing quite a bit of, attrition there versus the Yankees. But of course, he could add another MD42 to sort of stall them, holding them down. Of course, at the same time, he does have to be careful. Of course, he does not go for too heavy tier 1. Though, of course, from our perspective, that might not be too much of a worry. We're seeing both an ambulance here very rapidly and a grenade package, which will certainly delay any kind of lieutenant and M20 play or any sort of vehicle play at all, in fact. In fact, we've got a second MD42, so 2 Grenadiers, 2 Pioneers, and 2 MD42s. Pioneers here, though, struggling with the Americans. Ultimately, they are being forced away here. The Rifle City put too many, and they've got too much firepower there. Pioneers here push away, Grenadiers advancing up here under the cover of the MD42, ensuring no flank assault will happen there. But of course, at the same time, we've got a fighting position going up here to cover the northern research point. Interesting approach there from Jono. Interesting approach will certainly prevent any movement here, but also guard the fuel or the research point. So of course, it might be here that Jono's got some plans with, of course, with the grenade here. I mean, we can certainly imagine there. Those being one reason, of course, he might have further plans besides just grenades here. So very interesting there, very interesting. Nope, could also go for a 50 caliber, maybe just using it for rifle grenades, sort of dominate the area here with a series of grenades. And there go 50 calibers on the way, 50 calibers on the way. MD42 opening up to the rifle. Rifle ball rather unfortunate here. At the same time as all of this is going on, as RedxWings is focused here, we are seeing Jono cutting off his fuel point. Nicely executed there, nicely executed. Rifle flanking up there, getting past the MD42. Looks like Pioneers rushing in, but they're too low state already. Rifle there could be wound up. We could see a wipe, could see a wipe. Will the Kar-98K sing out and wipe his poor soul from the face of earth? No, he makes it, he makes it. At the same time, Rifle run all the way past him, going for the cut point at the same time. Viciously executed, Pioneers moving up, let's burn it out. But they're going to be caught in front of the 50 caliber position and not careful. Rifle grenades flying, MD42 shooting, fence shattered. There you go, they've been pushed out, but the Pioneer's still going to be caught in front of the 50 caliber. Point blank. Ah, can Dieter make it? Take up has been done here as well for RedxWings. Take up might be a good idea here. A half tech would certainly benefit him. I've been pulled arm to reinforce the troops at the front line. Allow him to shift troops up further, sort of respond to harassment and flanks much stronger. We'll have to see what he goes for. Panzer gun is a golden option. Certainly something that RedxWings has displayed a fondness for. Pack 40 could help here, and of course a 222 could also be used to quick flank this, and of course keep the Americans a bit at bay. But anything further we're seeing here from Jono at the moment we don't know. I mean, he's basically been cut off from one fuel point, but still he's got the other one. Essentially he's denying RedxWings both fuel points. Like the Meganes company goes up, and before troops they need reinforcement, and that is happening. But these are going to have to retreat, and they're not holding up too much better there in the longer run. So RedxWings a bit extended, and he's certainly losing territory rapidly here in the face of Jono's onslaught. Nothing so far here from the Light Mechanised Company, though again. Oh, he goes to the 221, 221. I would have liked to see the 251 that is half track. The scout cut could also prove to be valuable here for RedxWings if utilised properly. Jono pushing on, taking advantage of the current situation of RedxWings, so hitting inside and flanks. And before trying to deal with the rifle, of course, it can't easily set up either because he sits up too close. Will just basically run up with a pineapple grenade and knock him out. Looks like the rifle might be caught by an MD-42. No, just beyond the range, just beyond the range. And 221 arrives here, like the punch of speed wagon arriving here for the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division. They're taking heavy casualties. Finally forced away, RedxWings soon can take back. He's actually going here for the fuel point. Cheeky bugger. As all of this is happening, we've got another fighting position up here. We actually got Jono digging in pretty aggressively around the center, doing his best to sort of basically hold back the RedxWings. Very interesting, very interesting. He's going to need to repair this one though. I mean, he can't really leave it like that for much longer. I mean, that's definitely going to make it hard for RedxWings to move up here. Of course, a Pack 40 could dispatch them with some ease, so of course, I mean, he needs to sort of keep the front line here. I mean, their base just meant to be a second line of defense, otherwise they're not going to last long. They're going to be the primary center of defense here for Jono. We've got the 222 flanking in here, hitting targets here and there. Rifle could be in trouble here with the Pioneers, all the way to cutting down Johnny and Joey.
The enemy is overrunning one of our capture
slowly advance, point here being secured.
We need somebody on it. We've got a captain hitting the field.
And we've got a captain here, so going for T3 here for the Americans. Adding in the bazookas and the Thompsons, opening up for anti-tank guns and pack howitzers, plus a Stuart light tank. There we go, there we got the fighting position tearing in into the 222. He's trying to knock it out here. Can he get it? Can he get it? It's certainly pretty bold and hard to see Jono perhaps should have repaired it sooner. Instead, he was much too late here. Right. Oh, dear. Oh no! 50 caliber wiped out the crew of the 222, leaving it open here for RedxWings to secure. Oh, not RedxWings, but Jono to secure. That's definitely going to hurt RedxWings, though. It's definitely going to hurt RedxWings, and that will certainly give Jono certainly some early vehicles, but also mobility to utilize versus RedxWings. Whereas while they've gone for fortified armor, we're seeing a mortar being added in here. They got nothing there for a bit of light artillery there. Seeing nothing further out of the Light Mechanised Company. Interesting, interesting. Going for the fuel point there. Moving over some reassurance, and then I imagine fix up that 222 and then use it against the Krauts.
Listen up, fellas. I heard the newbies were getting shot down.
Anti-tank on there. Rifle firing away. Grenadiers, mortar moving up.
Our base is under attack.
And a quick smoke screen here, by the way. Nicely executed by Jono. Though he ends up retreating unless as soon as he hears the mortar fire away. He takes no chances there. And he actually replaces it. I mean, this is pretty bold and pretty interesting from Jono. I mean, again, he's very insistent on keeping two fighting positions at all times. Again, basically sort of denying a large swath of territory in the center. But again, he needs something a bit further in front to ensure your opponent doesn't just creep up the pack for him and begins blasting away with it, you know, with ease. No, otherwise it's not going to last long. For RedxWings. Rather than push back. Feldwebel-Jäger's squad with selected machine gewehr doing quite well then, pushing back the riflemen. Moving up in getting the 4-2 from the side. Veterans in 1 hit gained already for the 2-2-2, opening up for infantry awareness if you want to use it. With a light machine gun, heavy machine gun fire there from RedxWings. RedxWings very much struggling here to gain the fuel point and hold it for any long amount of time. You might consider laying down some mines there. And we've got tech up for RedxWings, we've got tech up. He advances through the tech tree.
Crew ready.
Can't help but the gunner feels a bit of unease about that. Guys, could you remove him? You know, bury him? It feels a bit creepy. In particular considering how much he actually looks like me. Anyways, oh, nice bit of smoke there. Flamethrower cares not, though just burn to engine home to barbecue something. Be it American or some field mice.
How can we help?
But it is moving up the left side. Tech up, almost done here. For Jono, we're not really... Oh, there we go. In fact, just about to say we're not seeing anything. He goes for it. Typical.
Is under attack.
We're going flamethrowers there for Jonas riflemen. Flamethrowers. I mean, he could consider some BAS to mix in with that. I think that would benefit quite a bit. Nego gun anti-tank gun up here from Jonas side. The M157 with the anti-tank gun. Pioneers pushed away. Other pioneers moving up. And rifleman advancing here. This is one lone grenadier squad. Rifleman goes off. Doesn't quite connect. The assault here in the centre though is thwarted by RedxWings, Pioneers and the M42 here. Mortars only making things more perilous there for Jonas infantry. But now he has taken up, he can go for supply core. He could try to take up further, but that would be a rather risky using his current fuel supply. And there you go, he's basically bombarding him. We do see the slight problem here with Jonas. Well, strategy and tactic here. Again, there's nothing wrong having several fighting positions and whatnot, trying to cover the centre, but you need something to ensure your opponent can't just easily move up with an anti-tank gun and knock them out. You actually need a defence line that's a bit further forwards. To say basically screen them, basically have that sort of act as a defence or backup. But there you go, otherwise you need to sort of set them up, so again, it's going to be tricky for some right around here. It could more or less cover the same area, but again, an anti-tank gun moving up to deal with it would have been a lot more difficult for RedxWings. Grenadier versus Rifleman. Grenadier's not looking too good. In fact, RedxWings has lost one Grenadier squad. That is actually rather fortunate for him. He could replace with some Panzer Grenadier later on. But there you go. Support McCoy's up here. And both fighting positions are gone for Jono. That is quite a bit of manpower and munitions he's lost on that. In fact, that's 180 munitions. All in all spent on those 3 fighting positions. And about 450 manpower. I mean, got a 2-2 out of it, so it's not all bad, but at the same time, there's a bit of limit to how much he could have gotten out of it due to the way he sort of plays it. So, you know, again, keep it in consideration. I'm not saying you should do it, but a bit more thought into it can do a lot for him, keeping them sort of going in the longer run. Got Sturmgeschütz there arriving for the 15th Panzer Grenadier Division and Anti-Grenadier Divisions would have, for the larger part, most of them only had assault guns, so the likes to work with. Fun fact there. Some more elite Panzer divisions or Panzer Grenadier divisions would have had an actual Panzer battalion, and some, after being merged or formed up from, say, a Panzer brigade, would actually have had some armour of their own as well, but that was a bit rarer as well. But fun facts there, fun facts there. Grenadier on the way, so no Panzer Grenadier, and there goes Sturmgeschütz 3 Ausführung G. Who's that? That one up is there for the pencil-mounted MG42. Victory point while not look good here. Quite an advantage there to Jono, and we got the Scot arriving there for Jono, adding in some artillery there. In fact, he's got quite a bit of artillery. In fact, he went for a Scot and a Pack Howitzer at the same time. Now that's a bit, well, you don't usually see that. But it should certainly give Jono a bit of artillery there to work with. Sturmgeschütz fires. Got a single kill there. It's the glory of the Reich. riflemen pushed away.
You need something built?
Extreme prejudice. But so far there's been no sign of his doctrine. I mean, no smoke, no reconnaissance overflight. I mean, he could go this hold down, but that would be a bit tricky. Nope. And he's not got the command points to even consider the other things at the moment. And there we go, Pintle mounted machine gun going up there for the Sturmgeschütz in a few moments. Few points have been taken on both sides.
Yes?
But losing when it can there to apply pressure. Gutes Arbeit. Jono not really sort of striking back here, folks. Against the Pioneers with this 2-2-2, I think that's a bit of a mistake. I mean, that could easily do a lot there versus the Krauts going for the fuel. We've got an arch infantry force moving in there. Major undefined, there you go. Getting blasted into tiny bits. You might want to consider using that 2-2 a bit more aggressively. And there we go, Pintle mounted machine gun. Later models of the Stu 3G, which technically was the later model, would have coaxial machine guns, and the top machine gun would be actually remotely controlled from the inside. There's the push by rifleman. But he's actually setting it hull down in sort of basically cover here. I mean, it's a bit tricky sort of with the Stu. You need to really set it out well because it can't really, you know, turn its gun that much in that position. On the other hand, it gets good range and some other bonuses from being hulled down, so it can actually be pretty good. But again, it's a bit tricky to sort of get the most out of it in a hull down position. In fact, this is the, I think, first time I've seen a Stu hull down. In a second. The captain fighting up, rifleman up, support him before two joining in. Stu covering the centre. Pioneers moving up, he could try and throw back the rifle, but that's going to be a bit tricky there without support from, say, some ability. In fact, we're getting a third gun squad there from RedxWings. No attempt at punching, but they then got an info to actually up towards the munitions point. That was pretty bold there, but RedxWings forced away, and it's time for the mid-game analysis. I notice here, counter situations, RedxWings is sort of getting back in the fight, but still, we are noticing here that Jonas got most of the map, though in a slightly awkward manner. He's got, well, more or less both fuel points, at least he's attempting to get them in that way. He's actually denying RedxWings a lot of fuel. Force-wise, he's also got a lot to work with. He's got artillery, he's got scout cars, infantry, bazookas, flamethrowers. I mean, he's got a lot of options there. And currently, I mean, one option to consider now might actually be to sort of save up for some EC8s to sort of try and use them, sort of break through RedxWings' lines. What he probably should do is sort of, you know, try to flank about him, not sort of try to attack through the centre. I mean, that's probably going to be the most resistance available from RedxWings, rather hit the sides, try to flank about, try to get behind, and try to force RedxWings to spread out further rather than allowing to say concentrate here in the centre, because that could easily end up giving RedxWings a few unintended advantages there, at least from Jono's perspective. Other things Jono could consider would be upgrading his riflemen either with the BARs or maybe some bazookas for a bit of extra firepower as well. That could help him out in the longer run on top of everything else. So I mean, there are some options there for Jono. For RedxWings, I mean, a fuel cache would be a good choice. I mean, he's constantly struggling to hold on to the fuel points, so a fuel cache, which is what I'm meaning, would help him out there with a fuel issue. I mean, with one Stu Gap, you should definitely consider getting another one. I would say they could always, you know, throw in a Panther 4, a Flak Panther, or you could actually then sort of take on, maybe go for the Sturm Panther or a Panther and sort of work with that. I mean, that could be some good options. Or he could be crazy and then go for, say, a command tank or even an elephant, sort of working with the Stoops. But overall, options are there. Panzer Gunner Squad, I think, would be better here than the 3rd Grenadier Squad. Though, of course, they are a bit more tricky to sort of get most out of versus the riflemen, but still, if you can sort of manage it, they can become much better than the Grenadiers in the longer run. So that would be a good choice there for RedxWings to consider. And apart, we would say, you know, consider setting up machine gun bunkers to cover the farthest away flank there point. But beyond that, not really so much else to comment on. It just sort of has to hold on. Otherwise, try not to suffer any savage losses there. Stu misses the rifleman severely. At the same time, a bit of action here. Apart from up the Grenadiers and Pioneers, losses inflicted on them in return. Finding continues over here as well. The Pioneers gaining veterans to fleet. They're actually taking out the rifleman quite impressively. Could almost get them wiped. They could almost. Will RedxWings Pioneer there succeed? Nope. No such luck, rather than they're taking losses. Men's lives being extinguished here, but not by the Stu, which seems to be having a rather rough amount of luck here. Shattering cover, but no Yankees. Oh, there we go. There we go. In fact, quick cutting down movement men. We could see a wipe there. We could see, in fact, we do see a wipe. Rough Squad was entirely annihilated here. by Lieutenant Wolf. The Sturmgeschütz, a veteran of Italy. I'm blowing up lots of Brits and Yankees there. Maybe a few Frenchmen too. We got a Jackson around here for Jono. Certainly a aggressive response here with the Stuke, but certainly can do it very well. What shall RedxWings go for next? Trying here to sort of catch the captain with the Stuke attacking ground here through the hedgerow. Very close, they just need to turn slightly towards the right there, but already here the captain escapes and gets away, not fancying a high explosive round for lunch. But RedxWings pushing hard and back here. I mean, Jono's not really using his 2-2-2, that's really a mistake. He should be using it, he should be pushing, he should be harassing. Oh, there he goes, finally getting it moving. Took him bloody long enough, I'd say. At the same time, Jono's also holding back with the Scott and his pack out. It seems like there's something going on here with Jono. Seems like some kind of moment of indecision. He's not entirely sure what to do, it seems, with all the stuff he's got, which is actually giving RedxWings, who's clearly not indecisive, moments to push forward since his territory. In fact, we've got a second Sturmgeschütz there ironing for him. That's going to be 2 assault guns here to apply pressure to Jono. And hold down again. He certainly likes to go hold on. There is a flanking, but they encountered severe resistance and were ready to most eagerly fall back. Guys moving up there, trying to capture the munitions point there. Second Stuke going forwards.
The enemy is taking our territory.
There we go, good hit from the Stuke, wipes out more than half the squad. Jackson fires, Stuke shoots back, but can't quite hit it. Terrain there obscuring a bit. The thing with the language sphere, the map is a bit uneven, so the cannon up with units like, for example, the Stuke's actually getting a lot of shots basically hitting the terrain, which is a bit unfortunate. Doing what he can here, bombarding. In fact, he's got up to 8 kills now. All of a sudden, things are improving a lot. Captain advancing under 5 before and the other Sturmgeschütz. Notice the captain's unit there is entirely wiped out. There you go. Hauter wipes the MD gunner himself. And again, overall, there's no real attempt at flanking, sort of trying to get behind RedxWings' forces, sort of hit it from an unexpected side. Neither real aggression here either. He's sort of just holding back here, which is again a bit dangerous. Nothing really is happening with the 2-2-2 either. I slightly wonder what it is that Jono's thinking. Back 40 moving up here. Got the mortar finally could. I mean, consider laying down the smoke screen around here. That certainly negate some of the effect here from the Jackson and the anti-tank gun. And so negate the threat of them to the Sturmgeschütz. Unless, of course, he tries to attack ground and move through the smoke, in which case he will end up within range of the Stukes. And here we go again. More hold down here from RedxWings. And there you go, Pack 40 and Stuke coming under fire here. Other one firing back. Stuke almost knocked out, almost knocked out. 4-6, 4-6. Main gun destroyed, but it makes it, The other one is hold down now. Taking hits there from the Jackson, Pack 40 opening up. But oh dear, he's shooting at the infantry. There you go, he's ordered to fire on their vehicles. Almost got the Jackson, almost got the Jackson. There you go, Jackson's wrecked right at the same time the Stuke got knocked out here by the anti-tank gun. Bit unfortunate there for RedxWings. But still, so much hold down going on there from him. So much hold down. Same track, 14, looks like one stolen from RedxWings. Much early in the game, finally seeing some more action. Pioneer still being pushed away there, but the building barrel codes collapsing, and there we go. Pack Carter sends the killing blow to the structure. Veterans feeling the Grenade Meth increasing range, so yeah, making that a lot more pleasantly for Jono. Taking away the fuel pump there again. So this time we got a lot of fortune to try to deal with Jono's antics there on the left flank. Sturmgeschütz are ready to fight once more. Will RedxWings get another Sturmgeschütz? Or will he just say that's it? But literally what can to buy the enemy fortune through time, and there you go, right under fire here. And there we go, another Sturmgeschütz is arriving. Smoke's been laid down.
Our opponents are seizing a sector. Receiving fire! Look here!
Can the Sturmgeschütz get it? One thing to note though is RedxWings, I mean, he's using the MV42 a bit, but he's not really using incendiary rounds. Holy crap, that thing's virtually 2, but has yet to score a single kill. That's quite rare. That is quite rare. Viewpoint end is secured for the glory of Deutschland. Got the Sturmgeschütz rolling ahead.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Second one.
We are ready for action. Look here. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Ooh, there we go. Veterans in one target weak point of hill for the Sturmgeschütz. Jono actually closes having the resource to call in an EC8. Sherman EC8. But will he actually get it? Will he actually get it? Will he go for something else? Nope, there we go. We got the EC8 arriving here. Service at the front line.
Assault gun standing by.
Battle is rather back and forth. We got some collision by way with a bazooka. Probably taken from the captain, or well, what was left of the captain. Then I'm machine gunning again. Hold down, hold down. Certainly haven't seen anyone use that much hold down in any match, and certainly not on the Sturmgeschütz. It's pretty much rare. Belief. Almost. Oh, it's unbelievable. As eventually 2 MG42 with not a single kill. He really should use some incendiary armor piercing rounds there for increased lethality. And this MG42 needs to get out of there before the mortar sends it all crashing down. Gentleman's go down on the flanks. Good, got Raven attack fleet from the MG42 there. There's English Raven on the right flank. A quick rock here, quick flash them out. He's hitting the weapon, to fall back. It seems like the terrain he's not really waking up for the Stooks. Keep hitting sort of the point around here. Bit unfortunate there, bit unfortunate. Here's one of the tricky things about the map actually. Captain no fire, Pioneers force away here at the same time, fight continues here. Grenadiers ultimately pushed away here by the rifle, the trees lit like candles of a much older kind. No, take aim here by the way, all armor piercing rounds. Take aim might be allowed to shoot the Sturmgeschütz from there. There you go, you see it opening up. But he does hit the Telemine, there we go. Cancelling the hull down there, at least for one of them, moving in there. Smoke screen is being laid down, but he might be too late. They should have tried repairing first, fixing the critical issues instead. Sturmgeschütz charges through the smoke. And there you go, EC8's and careening out of control. Halfway to Veteran 2 there, halfway to Veteran 2. Certainly shows the value, and they've got the Telemine right there for RedxWings. 19 kills here on the Grenadier effort, 19 kills.
Assault gun standing by. Grenadiers.
Nothing further. He could get a third Stuke, he could take up, or he could be waiting here for command tanks to support things. I mean, that could work. And there you go, the Fields Panzerwagen arriving here.
Crew, we are promoted. You need something? Ready to go. We're under attack.
Attack cars are then bombarding, so it's the Scott. And the MG42 is just getting absolutely hammered by enemy MG42s from every conceivable side here. Definitely not their best day. And there goes Sturmgeschütz moving up here to support the assault. Looks like RedxWings is getting a bit more aggressive here. He is seeing red, if you will. Pioneers doing with the camp, but ultimately overwhelmed here by the massive force that Jono is just sending in there. Quite a lot there. In this case, it looks like they will be responsible from the command tank there with the stubby gun. And hold down again, hold down again. Good lord.
Panzer IV command tanks can now be deployed. Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Got an engagement with the command tank. Bazooka firing, rifle as well. Not really much of a match there versus the command tank. In particular, since it can't hit, it seems. Down the block. There we go. Bazooka goes through the frontal armor of the Panzer IV. No one, except the Panzer IV's response. Now can't hit. Need some more forces to sort of flush out the captain from the building. Both Stooks hold down now. Both hold down. Certainly an interesting sight there. There you go. Quick to fall back. Quick to fall back with the arrival of infantry. Jono bands positioning the mark up here. Rather far up on their own and quickly surrounded here by the Americans. Nice extra there from Jono, but still the centre is increasingly being hit, and we're not really seeing any sort of serious flanking attempt from Jono to try and deal with it.
We are losing a sector.
Anti-tank gun there, got a hit on the Sturmgeschütz.
Ready yourself.
Though by the looks of it, it was basically a lucky shot. They didn't connect with the terrain, just kept flying and just hit the Stu. I mean, it can happen that the shot can go beyond the range and actually hit something beyond, though it is rarer. It is rarer.
Alright, you do it for my hand.
Noting by the way that hull down vehicles do take less damage. Rather thanking in before to getting flanked here. There you go, quickly knocking out one ship they've held down. The other one's still remaining, and there you go, got another E-ship there running for Jono. More armour being sent in to support the 5th Infantry. As things are getting a bit more hairy.
The sector has been cut off.
And looks like Jono's finally had enough. He's going on the offensive here in a bit more of an aggressive scale. But again, he's heading straight down the centre. Which again is not necessarily what I recommend. And there you go, command tank John. So we've got target point from the Stu. Keep round being launched into the right rear there of the EC8. And there you go, knocked out as it actually hit a telemine by the looks of it. Either way, those Stu almost went through it, almost went through two. Shot fired there. Pierced the front. Stu though still standing. Mortar crew wipe here. Stu bombarding. Ultimately, the Jono's assault has been broken here. The casualties were too heavy. But can he rally around for another assault maybe? Nope. Game over here, game over. Jono surrenders. Jono surrenders. A loss here for the United States of America. A victory here for RedxWings. I mean, the reason for part, you know, why it really didn't work out for Jono was part, he just got so passive. He never really tried flanking, sort of getting around RedxWings' defences. And I mean, the way he got the 2-2-2, but then never really used it, also hurt him a lot. I mean, there's a bit too much passiveness there from Jono, but he could also have benefited, you know, from some caches here and there. I mean, all the grenades and all that was nice. A BAR-2 would also have been a benefit. In fact, instead he actually went for bazookas, interesting, but never really seemed to use them either. So there's some issues there with Jono, sort of what he had, but never really sort of used compared with RedxWings, which certainly was startling, but overall had a much clearer strategy. It sort of kept pushing and adding in more and more. And the Duke certainly, I mean, there's anything to note how he sort of used them. They could have perhaps been used a bit aggressively and done a bit more damage, but overall he still ended up sort of denying a lot of territory to his opponent. And certainly also breaking out a few assaults there. So, I mean, it's actually, you know, not bad, but perhaps not what I'd recommend. Either way, though, nicely done there. And again, you know, it wasn't a bad idea with the fighting positions, but again, you know, he was basically just relying on them. And when you do that, they're just going to be easy targets. So, I mean, that's basically the problem. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this match. I hope you learned something from it. I hope it gave some ideas on your own. If you did, you know, why not subscribe, tell your friends, share it with everyone. If not, you know, send in a replay and I'll provide some feedback in the comment section. This is Imperial Dang. Cheers and thank you for watching. Bye.